Hi friends, how are you guys? Have dinner with me. I just ordered dinner for tonight. We got sushi. I'm really excited to have dinner with you guys. Let's unpack and see everything we got. I got mochi ice cream. I have to put them in the fridge now because they're gonna melt by the end of the dinner session we're gonna have. I have strawberry, green tea, and mango. So that'll be for dessert. I'll be right back. Wait, I need a spoon. Okay, there we go. I'm so excited. Yay! We got seafood soup. Ooh. And then what's over here? Oh, miso soup. I forgot I got miso soup. I love soup. I could eat soup every day. We also got a tiger roll, which is shrimp. Lobster roll, and then we got octopus, more shrimp, and then a salmon hand roll. I'm so excited for this. Wow, it looks so good. Do you guys see? Oh no, I don't want everything to fall. Look how amazing that looks. Oh my goodness, friends. And then we have this over here. I was like craving sushi today. My sleeves are too long. Look at that. Wow. To drink, we have our poppy. Today I'm drinking the cherry limeade in my beautiful cup. Yum yum. Bon appetit, you guys. Let's get started. I'm gonna drink some of my miso. Mmm. Oh my god, it tastes amazing. I hope you guys are eating something on the other side too. I'm gonna go in with my tiger shrimp. Oh no, they didn't cut it. Mmm. I want to take a picture. And show my mom. Oh my gosh. Yum. What do you guys get when you go to sushi places? I'm gonna go in with the lobster. Also, I'm not the type of person to dip my sushi in soy sauce, like completely soak it. I like to enjoy like all the different things going on in the roll. This one's so big. This is the lobster roll. Mmm. Mmm. I love the miso. This is the salmon hand roll. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I like to bite the other end. We have spicy mayo. One of my faves. Oh, the AC just turned on. And then we have some soy sauce. Oh, the shrimp looks so good. Look at these, you guys. Wow. Let's do a little bit of wasabi. Whew. And then dip a little bit of the soy sauce. Mmm. Wow. This is seafood udon noodles. Let's see what this is all about. It's my first time having it here. Oh, yum. Very subtle. Mmm. It's got shrimp. Ooh, look at the noodles. Wow. Look at this, you guys. The noodles are so big and chunky. Mmm. Let's go with the octopus. What is this on top? Ooh. That's good though. Oh my god, it fell apart. I'm sad. I'm gonna dip the end into the spicy mayo. I love octopus. Okay, spicy mayo time. Mmm. Wow, friends, that is good. Mmm. Their rice is so good here. Wow. Mmm. Super good. Mmm. I really like that shrimp. The shrimp was really good. I would have to say salmon's my favorite. I like spicy tuna. Octopus is good too. Oh my god. So bomb. These udon noodles are so different than the ones that I'm used to in my culture. In the Vietnamese culture, we have a dish called bánh canh. It is my favorite. And I love when my mom makes it. We'll have to ask her to like show us how to make it. But it's udon noodles with pork ribs and shrimp. And the broth is my favorite. I think these are more like Japanese than Vietnamese. The Japanese mussels. I love mussels. The Japanese udon noodles are a little bit thicker, and the Vietnamese ones in the bánh canh, the dish that I was talking about, that's more like chewy and clear. Ooh. I forgot how good cherry limeade is. Super good. Well, good thing I have more sushi for later. Uh-oh. If I seem kind of down right now and low energy and kind of quiet, yesterday, but technically last night was a really rough night for Carlos and I. So I don't know if you guys, I'm kind of full. I don't know if you guys followed me on Instagram in 2020. If you watched my vlog that I uploaded this morning, then you probably already know why last night was a sad night. But back in 2020, Carlos and I found a stray dog on the street where we used to live, and we were driving to an appointment that day, and we were at a stop sign making a left, and I was in the passenger seat, and I looked to my right, and there was a little dog running on the street. So we followed the dog. I got out of the car, and he's very small and runs really fast. And I ran after the dog, couldn't catch the dog, and then I think like 15 minutes later, he ran into like a corner behind like someone's garage or something like that. And we were able to get a hold of him and put him in this little like USPS container that we had found nearby. We took him to the vet to see if he was microchipped. At the time, that was the first stray dog that I had ever found on the street. As you guys know, Carlos and I, we love rescuing dogs. We think, you know, every dog deserves a home, but we do want to speak up for the dogs that are in shelters looking for homes. So we knew that we just had to do something for this little guy. For the time being, we named him Winston. His microchipped information came back and he didn't have a name or, you know, any information about him. There was only a phone number, and I believe that they were located in Tustin, California, which, if you guys are familiar with Orange County, we lived at the time in Westminster, California, and the phone number was from Tustin, which is, I think, like 18 or 19 miles. Carlos's mom lives in Tustin, so it's pretty far from where we used to live. But we called the number multiple times for almost a week and no one answered. We took him to the groomers. When we took him home, I gave him a bath, but he was so matted. And when we went to the vet, they said, you know, it looks like he's been on the street for months. Like, he's very malnourished. He had horrible dental health, and just very skinny, and you could just tell that he had been on the streets for a very long time. And he's little, you guys. He's like 10 pounds. So we took him to the groomers. During this time, it was COVID. The shutdown had just happened. So there was a groomer that was able to take him in and give him a complete cleanup. And we took him home, and he stayed with us for a few days until we figured out our next move. I didn't want to take him to a shelter because one, I knew that the shelter was going to continuously call the number on the microchip, which is something that we had already done. And I also didn't know the outcome of what would happen. I didn't know if he would get rescued. Like, I just knew that if I was capable of finding him a new home, like, I should try that first. So thank goodness we had a lot of connections with other rescue like teams and foundations, and we asked around with friends and family. And Carlos's little sister Kim, her roommate at the time, decided that she wanted to foster Winston for the time being. And within a day of fostering Winston, she ended up adopting him permanently. So it was such a happy outcome. After Winston, we actually ended up saving a lot more dogs on the street. If you guys follow me on Instagram or YouTube in my vlogs, then you probably know. Not all of them have happy outcomes, which breaks my heart. But Winston was my first kind of like stray dog rescue, and it was a big deal because there was a connection there. Winston and I got very close to each other. And at the time, everyone was like, oh, you know, why don't you and Carlos just rescue Winston? But at the time we had, hi babe. Hi. At the time we had 4 dogs. We still have the 4 dogs, but we were living in a rental townhouse, so we couldn't have a 5th dog. Our landlord was already so nice to let us have 4 dogs in the townhouse that we could not rescue Winston, but I wanted to so bad. And I remember the last day waking up with him, he was like cuddled on my chest. And I was, when his family picked him up, Shelly, when Shelly picked him up to foster him and then end up adopting him permanently, I remember sitting on the sofa and like crying my eyes out I don't think Carlos has ever seen me cry so hard. It was kind of like a bittersweet moment. It was like so much hurt I felt, but also so happy that he like found a permanent home. But yeah, so he's been with Shelly for 3 years now. So we just found out last night that Winston passed away, and it's been really sad.
It's okay.
I know, I'm gonna cry again.
It's okay, baby.
I know, it's just so sad.
I know.
Anywho, we found out last night that Winston passed away. When we found him, I think he was 13. So he was really old. And that was another reason why I didn't want to drop him off at a shelter, because he was already 13, you know? So when he passed away yesterday, he was 16 years old. And he lived a really fulfilled last few years of his life because Shelly took such good care of him and she loved him so much. And I'm so grateful that we found him and gave him like the last few years of his life to be so loved and cared for. But Carlos and I didn't know until last night. So, you know, I know Winston like didn't live with us technically for 3 years, but it obviously, you know, the whole situation obviously is something that means a lot to me. So it's been kind of like sad. And then I obviously think about our dogs, and like we have a senior dog too, and he's 13, and I can't imagine what Shelly's going through, and I can't imagine that day when we go through that. But anywho, this is a sign to hold on to your dogs and make the most out of every moment you have with them, because you really never know. And that goes with like dogs, humans, everything in life. But yeah.
Hey, I love you.
I love you, Papa. Anywho.
I'm glad we found him and then he was able to go.
I know. But yeah, anywho. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I'm sorry if I ruined your dinner and you were probably eating something really good. Do you like?
I don't think I've tried it.
Okay. Here, honey. Here's the smallest one since you're full.
Do I just eat it all?
Yeah, it's ice cream in the middle, so you might get a brain freeze. Do you like it?
That's really good.
Yum!
What's the other one?
I got you strawberry and mango.
Oh, I'm gonna like those.
Yeah, I know you love those flavors. Cheers, friends.
Wow, that's really good.
Okay, well, I'm actually gonna go clean my house.
I like that. Wow, that's really good.
I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. You want to say hi to everyone, you guys? Old man's over there on the couch. Bye, friends.